are 7 things I learned from the game between Chelsea and Palmeiras, where Chelsea defeated Palmeiras by 2-1. First of all, mentality-wise, this Chelsea side is growing so much. A lot of Chelsea fans will not be able to see it right now, but I am able to spot it. The team is going very, very well. I have seen in this Club World Cup, anytime they face adversity, there is a setback. I see the way they rally round. They improve their game. They take their game to the top immediately. They start fighting and they try to win. Normally, before now, when Chelsea face adversity, you see Chelsea struggling, their heads will bow down in shame. Not this Chelsea anymore. Performance-wise, these guys played very, very well. I was impressed with a lot of players, the way they were able to come into it. No Caicedo, no Lavia. These two players are the engine house of Chelsea Football Club. And here are the 7 things I learned. Number 1, Reece James getting injured slightly altered the way Chelsea wanted to play. It's not easy for you to have a player to call up 2 minutes before the start of the game. The initial plan was Reece James to play the game with Enzo Fernandez in the middle, and Reece James pulled up during the warm-up. Enzo Maresca had to rally around, look at his bench, look at his players, then say, Santos, you have to go and do the job. And Santos, stood up, came into the game, did a very good work. One thing I have been able to realize with the Reece James pulling up is what I've been preaching since. Enzo Maresca does not depend on variety or 1 or 2 players. The squad is a good one, and for Chelsea to be able to come back into the game or play the way they played without their original plan, this is to give you give the team a credit because of their mental toughness. It was an incredible one. It was great performance, and that is why I said Reece James on the other side. Reece James, I was thinking that Reece James is getting past his injury issues because he's beginning to enjoy football again, scoring goals, making assists. Hopefully, it will be a minor issue that will not require him to be out for long, because all these injuries have a way of affecting a player psychologically. I want Reece James to come back because Reece James deserves to go to the top. He belongs to the top, and hopefully it will be a minor issue for him to come back in the next game. Number 2, Santos was sleek in the middle. Like I said, number 1 was Reece James. Number 2, Santos. Enzo Maresca threw him into this game, and this guy was able to perform the way he performed. I was very, very shocked. I was very, very surprised the way he was technically assured on the ball. It's not every player that you throw into that miss, they will be able to perform. Some of them will be able to be under pressure or be able to be losing the ball anyhow. The guy was not only winning duels, he was recovering the ball, he was making the right pass, he was intercepting, he was doing everything, he was running around, and it was shocking to me. Enzo Maresca made a statement that he needed to train with Chelsea more, to play the way Chelsea wanted to play, but he adapted quickly. Maybe they talked to him in the training ground. He was so good, to be honest. And this is now to show me that Chelsea now have first, second, third, fourth. He was even playing ahead of Sugo. I was thinking without Reece James, okay, Sugo will be the next player. Santos was ahead of Sugo, and he was so good. It was not easy to control the front three of Palmeiras, and he was among the guys that was able to do it. I will give it to him. Incredible performance. If he continues in this trajectory, I see him going places. Remember, his position normally is to play that Enzo Fernandez position. Enzo Maresca now asking him to play as a lone 6. He was able to do a great job. We give it to him. Great performance from Andrey Santos. Number 3, Cole Palmer scored his first goal at the Club World Cup. Yes. Cole played very well. Cole won very, very well. He took the goal effortlessly. The goalkeeper did not believe that Cole can be able to score from there. Normally other players would try to hang it. Cole Palmer was able to just roll the ball, and the goalkeeper was not able to reach the ball. He performed very well. He was able to track back occasionally. It was not the best of game because physically these guys are imposing. They are pushing. They are shoving. They are fighting. But I think this will hopefully help Cole Palmer to start going forward. I'm not saying Cole Palmer have not been playing very well, but Cole Palmer, we are used to his goals and assists. He's making assists, but the goals are not coming anymore. I hope that this first goal will increase his hunger again about scoring goals, because he's a great player. He when he doesn't score, he assists, and for him to score, I see the smile on his face. I see him coming back to life, like he had a good feeling, and this is great for us to see because it's been a long time. And Enzo Maresca have been backing him, saying he knows Cole Palmer belongs to the very, very top, that he will be able to play very well in this game. I was happy for him. That goal, will help him at least in the semi-final. I expect Kopama to double his performance and bang again. Number 4, Cucurella did very well against Estevão Williams. You might think Estevão Williams scored, but you can check how many take-ons did he complete against Cucurella. Cucurella was chasing him around even when he was dribbling in field, like leaving the wing and coming inside the field. Cucurella was chasing him and stopping him. It was quite incredible to see the goal he scored. And for us to see that this guy will be able to come to Chelsea, he was able to score a powerful shot with his right. This is to show you, next season Chelsea will be explosive. Like we're able to see the other, Estevão Williams. If he was able to play with the better players at Chelsea, you can imagine what he will be able to do. But Cucurella was very, very good. I like front foot defenders like Cucurella. He was able to stop him because he knows the only way to stop him is to be on the front foot, try to stop him. But if you are running back, trying to defend space, the guy will dribble the hell out of you. And you can see, the moment he scored that goal, Cucurella was about backtracking and he was able to come into that space and then was able to score a powerful goal with his right. And that is great. But then, generally, you cannot tell me that Cucurella did not control him. Cucurella controlled him very, very well. And at this Club World Cup, we must be honest, Cucurella have been given 7 or 8 over 10 in every game. I have not seen any game you say Cucurella did not play anything. And that is great. Number 5, Chalobah was great in this win. If we are being honest, Chalobah was great. He was defending wide space. And we don't know about that because Malo Gusto was tasked about pressing forward because Chelsea needed energy. Chelsea needed people to be able to recover the ball. And Enzo Maresca pushed Malo Gusto slightly forward. So it means that Chalobah should be able to defend that space wide, defend also centrally. If you see, the battle Chalobah had with Victor Roque was a great one. He was able constantly winning the ball, being ahead of the curve, running to recover the ball. He played very, very well. Since Chalobah came back from Crystal Palace to Chelsea, we can hardly fault Chalobah. Chalobah looked as if he's a new player. He has improved his game. He's getting to the top. And I believe if he continues with this trajectory, I don't see anybody, I don't see him being sold at Chelsea. I see him, staying and making a good name for himself. Incredible performance from Chalobah. I was impressed with what he did, and it was a massive performance. Number 6, Chelsea does not depend on any single player right now. So for Chelsea fans that are complaining about this or that, trust Enzo Maresca. When you say that this man is constantly changing players, this is the advantage of changing players. The team or the squad is growing. They are growing as a team. You can see the mentality. No player can be able to be suspended and you think Chelsea will not play again. Or no player can be able to feel too special that they are the main player. Enzo Maresca is constantly chopping and changing all of them. And that is great. If you see, no Caicedo, no Lavia, no Nicolas Jackson. No, he can play barely without all these guys. And Chelsea will be able to find solution. And I love that. Chelsea fans should be able to support him. Instead of you to say, okay, imagine Chelsea depended and built the team around Caicedo and Caicedo is injured or there's a yellow card. So Chelsea will no longer play football. I like what the manager is doing. The team is decentralized. Everybody is trying to contribute goals and assist and fight for each other. Nobody should be able to be a messiah in this team. And that is what Enzo Maresca is making sure, and that is great. And then, finally, number 7, João Pedro looked very, very sharp. I was impressed with him. I didn't know that this guy physically is this strong. He was holding the ball. The lap was holding the ball, but, laying the ball off to the other players was difficult for him in this game. For reasons, that we can be attribute to maybe heat, weather, physicality, and everything. But João Pedro was able to hold the ball up. He could have scored in this game. Look at that powerful shot. Look at that powerful shot from that guy. I was impressed with him. Generally, he played very, very well. If he continues in this way, like I told you, Chelsea, we are looking at guys that are physical, guys that are strong, guys that can score with their head, and they have it in the lap and João Pedro. Impressive. And for you to think that Nicolas Jackson is now 3rd on the ranking, so the lap, João Pedro and Nicolas Jackson. It must be a very difficult period for Jackson. He needs to fight so hard. This is not time to feel sorry for yourself because these guys are ready to take your shirt. But this is an incredible win. Chelsea are now going to semi-final, where Chelsea will meet Thiago Silva's Fluminense, and it's going to be an important one. Semi-final, here we come. Congratulations to Chelsea Football Club. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let's go.